This is, maybe you've heard this before. My name's John Forrester. I am someone who loves to talk about change and growth, whether it's in a group or one-on-one. And hopefully these videos are helping you. And I might swear a little. That happens from time to time. So today, I think I want to talk about forgiveness and how it's up to the person who, it's up to you to forgive people. Like, it's not up to your dad to forgive you for the way he treated you. It's not up to your mom to forgive you for the way they treated you. It's not up to anybody. It's up to you to forgive for you. Because if you forgive someone, you are not giving them any power in your head. You are not giving them any of the stuff that you give to people when you hold a grudge, because holding a grudge doesn't ever solve anything. Being angry at someone and trying to take out your anger and make them pay per se doesn't ever work. It doesn't ever work to treat your father the way he treated you when you were a kid. Not that that's okay. It's not okay to treat kids poorly. It's not okay to treat yourself poorly. It's not okay to treat anyone poorly. But forgiving has nothing to do with the other person. Forgiveness has to do with the person that is you. You are the person who needs to forgive. You are the person that is reliving the trauma and redoing the trauma every day and every moment, because you are incapable of forgiving the person who hurt you, and you continue to hold on to them and allow them to have power over you because you are scared and you are afraid and you have not healed that part of you. And that is the issue when we need to heal the parts of us that are unhealed. Because unhealed trauma is affecting us. If you want to admit it or not, that's fine. You don't have to. And that's why it keeps bothering you. I have no trauma is what most people with a shitload of trauma say. Most people who don't want to acknowledge that they have any trauma have a lot of trauma. And that's okay. It's okay to have trauma, and it's okay to be a mess, and it's okay to be fucked up, and it's okay to be scared. But what it's not okay to do is to be dishonest with people and to not tell people the truth and go around and hide yourself from yourself. Because you are worth fixing yourself. So instead of trying to fix everyone else and try to fix everybody else in a situation, you go and you fix yourself. Fix yourself and everything will fall into place and it'll be okay and everything will work out just fine. And I know it's worrisome. It's scary as shit. Everywhere. The planet's scary. The country's scary. The world is scary. We are scared because we are conditioned to be afraid. We are terrified when there's a storm coming. We are terrified when we read the news. We are terrified when we see something. We are terrified. What if that happened to me? What if this? What if that? You have to allow things to happen as they are, not as you want them to be. And that's the problem currently. We are trying to make everything perfect for everyone else around us, instead of realizing that everything is perfect and the way we react is the only thing keeping us together and keeping us sane. The way we react to situations, the way we incorporate things, the way we are able to communicate with the loved ones around us and tell people bad news and tell people that we've hurt them, or tell people that they've hurt us, or tell people that it's one of those things that happened. Because we are incapable of having the conversations with our children or with our parents. It's hard because sometimes they aren't where they should be in order to have the conversation. Because then you have to be like, well, I mean, I could ask for your forgiveness 1,000,000 times. But you don't have to forgive me. If you want to forgive me, that would be wonderful. If you want to forgive me for all the shit that I did and all the crap that I did and all the terrible ways that I treated you and all the terrible things that I showed you, I'm asking you for that forgiveness. I'm asking you to forgive me, and I will try not to do it again. And that's the other problem, is that you need to change the way you are reacting. You need to change the way that you are looking at a situation. Instead of looking through a lens of anger, look through a lens of hope. Instead of looking through a lens of fear, look through a lens of, I don't know what the opposite of fear is. Joy, maybe? I'm not sure. They'll just all be hope, because that would be the situation that I would say, like, look at things and be grateful. Be grateful for what they are. Don't be upset because they aren't what you want them to be. Be grateful for what they are. Be grateful for what you had. Be grateful, especially if somebody doesn't want that anymore. If somebody wants to stop seeing you, then there's not much you can do. There's nothing to do except be like, okay, I guess we're done. But most of us want to hang on because we're fucking trauma bonded to someone. Whether it's because we have kids, or because they're our husband, or because they keep telling us they're going to change. Guess what, sweetheart? They are not going to change. It's not possible. If they haven't changed in 12 years, they're not going to change in another 8. They're not going to change. And they're already doing detrimental harm to you and your children. You have already established probably 5,000 trauma bonds with this person, and that is why you don't want to leave them. Because what would I do without them? You would be free. Scared, but free. But then we revert back to doing our old ways of coping. We revert back to coping in the way that it should happen. We revert back to, oh, well, this person likes me. I have to show them how to love them. And then the only way we know how to love somebody is through yelling, or through cooking them food, or doing their dishes, or doing their laundry, or whatever way we learn how to cope and to show someone love, by taking care of them because we feel bad for them, or because we think that we owe them that. When you don't owe anybody anything, you owe people the truth. You owe people the reality of the fact that they're messed up, and you're messed up, and I'm messed up, and we're all fucking messed up. We're all messed up. We're all incredibly neurotic, melodramatic people. And that is what we are. We are humans having a human experience during a human experience, during a time in history. And no, nobody knows what's going to happen. Nobody knows what's coming. Nobody knows. And you can't predict it either. And that's the real problem. The real problem is that our brains think we can predict what's going to happen. And then when something happens, it all hits the fan, and then we're like, oh my God, I gotta fix it. Or you can take a breath, and you can look at the situation, and you can relax, and you can say, well, this isn't really that bad. What am I going to learn from this? How am I not going to be angry moving forward? How am I going to handle this heartache or pain or anything? How am I going to continue to live my life in the best way possible? How am I going to be okay without taking care of someone else's neuroses, or taking care of someone else's issues, or trying to make someone else happy? Because here's the bottom line, is you cannot make anybody else happy. You can make yourself happy, and that is it. That is the only person who you are capable of making happy. You are a beautiful being, and you are doing a wonderful job. But you have to understand that your triggers are things that are triggering you and have nothing to do with the outside world. There is nothing external that can upset you. There is nothing external that can make you feel guilty. You are letting it because that's the way you feel inside, because you don't feel like you're enough, you don't think you're good enough, you don't think you're amazing, any of those number of many things. stopping you from realizing how amazing you really are. And that is the work, to realize how amazing you actually are. Thank you for tuning in. Let me know if you want to hear about anything. Have a beautiful day. I will talk to you later.